all good things come to an end. The king is sitting in the kingdom with everything that he has. We sometimes will sit in our life and we will have everything that we have or would have accumulated to live a contented life. And then someday, some way down the road, you will start seeing things crumbling. And we'll wonder why. But why me? Why my life? Have you ever found yourself sitting in a position to ask yourself, why me? Why in my life? How is it everybody's living happy but me? How is everybody acquiring whatever they want to? A good job, a good spouse, a loved one, a happy life, contented, contentment. How is it everybody is living a good life but me? Have you ever found yourself sitting to ask these questions? It is said when sometimes we become too fancy into the world and we become too caught up in the world, and for a second, for a glance, we lose sight of the Lord. When the ego, the abhiman becomes too much and we lose for a second the glance of God in our lives, because we probably think, you know what? I am good. I am big. I am better than him. I am better than her. My life is perfect. My life is good. We can live a perfect life. But when it gets to the head or to the mind and we think that we are better than others, God will cut us down to size. Then we are facing a crisis or a situation to ask, why me? How do you get beyond that? How do you rise above that level? As I always say, when things don't go the way you want it to go and when you're going through hard times, pray harder, not less. Pray harder, don't give up. ये जीवन बीत जाएगा. He says, तुझे रोना. What do? We cry instead, right? When things do not work out the way we want it to go, we sit, we frustrate ourselves, we become depressed, we start looking at the world negative and we cry. But the Lord says, don't cry. तुझे रोना nahi hoga. Don't do it. Sit and pray. Put God before you. There's always a solution to everything in the world. There's always a fighting chance. But when we block the thoughts by the negativity that is lying before us, we have lost all the possibilities of the answers that we want to come. Be open-minded sometimes. Be open-minded in a relationship. Have communication. Work it out. Be open-minded in a marriage. Sit and speak it out. Don't just be hasty to get up and walk. Be open-minded on your job, because if you just get up and you walk, there are many people waiting for that opportunity. Sit and work it out. The greatest strength that one can ever have is the strength of humility. Be humble, be simple, and that will bring the answers. Today, Bhaktas, while the king sits with his wife, people are coming and they're asking for food and for money and wealth because there's farming, there's poverty. And he's giving at will. Anybody want anything, you come, I will give it. Anything you want, I will give it. But while he's giving, his resources are coming close to an end. The resources have come to the end, to the point where he's giving so much and now he's holding on to faith in his thoughts and in his mind. He is a person of faith. I always tell people, no matter what you do in the world, it is either you have faith or you don't. There's nothing like halfway in and halfway out. It's either you're going to do something or you're not going to do it. It's either I want this or I don't want this. When you flip a coin, it is said faith is like a coin that is flipped in the air. When the coin falls, it is either it falls on heads or it falls on tails. It will not stop in the center right there. It is either you're in or either you're out. It is either you have faith or you don't have faith. And if you have faith, you go 100%. And if you don't, then you need strength of the divine Lord.